Hey, this is Honeybee from Honeybee's Tarot, and I'm here to speak on the sign of Aquarius for the week of April 9th through the 15th on a Tuesday, okay? Any messages that resonates with you, take those. Anything that doesn't, leave it here. If you like any of my content, please like, share, and subscribe to my page. And I am going to get this started. Once again, I am somewhat new to the reading situation, but I am here for the sign of Aquarius. My weeks do start from Tuesday to Tuesday. Well, let's get started and see what we have for you guys. I actually will pull from this deck and then pull from my Oracle deck. So the first card I have for you, Aquarius, is the Five of Cups in reverse. Maybe there's some conflict going on around you. Maybe you have conflict because it's in reverse. Usually this speaks of being in conflict, or the people around you being in conflict, but maybe you have some conflict. Or when it's normal like this, it says speak up, don't say anything, but it's in reverse. So if there is some conflict going on around you for the week of April 9th through the 15th, Aquarius, do say something or stand your ground. If you know right from wrong, stand your ground. Say your piece, because your piece might help the situation. Say your piece because it might help the situation. Now let's clarify the Five of Wands for my Aquarius, April 9th through the 15th. And so the next card we have is the High Priestess in reverse. So Aquarius, I think there's some things that you guys aren't really looking at in a situation. You guys are missing something. Even with that conflict going on, there's something that's being missed. Or you aren't looking at the picture as a whole, because usually the High Priestess speaks of knowing things and using your gut instincts and intuition, but it's in reverse. So maybe you're ignoring something, Aquarius. You could be possibly ignoring a situation. You could possibly be overlooking something very valuable, something very important. Maybe you haven't been honest lately. Maybe you haven't been honest lately. Maybe you haven't been honest with somebody or yourself. Okay. Maybe there's been something going on where there isn't any honesty. But I'm going to lean more on the just missing a certain part of a situation, okay? And the next, I have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Usually the Seven of Cups speaks of having different options in a situation. Maybe your options have went down from a situation. Maybe you did have options, and maybe now you know what to do with something, or you know what you need to do with something versus having many options. Maybe you've kind of chopped those options down and decided on one thing, possibly. You could have made a decision, even with you, but that's the thing. You're missing something. There's something missing here, Aquarius. There is something missing here. For the week of April 9th through the 15th, there is some vital information that is being missed. So if you do have a situation, Aquarius, please go back and look at all the fine details. Please notice everything. Please weigh out your pros and your cons, okay? Weigh out your pros and your cons, because that's very important. That is very important. And that'll help this situation as well. The next card I have is the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands speaks of needing to defend something, but it's in reverse. So maybe you don't have to be on the defensive side or be in a defensive mode. So you need to stand up for yourself or for someone. Speak your piece. But you're missing a part of a situation this week. You're missing a part of something. You're not looking at everything. And even though you could have made a decision, or your decisions have been you know, you have went from many to less, there is that Seven of Wands energy in reverse, which means you don't have to defend. You don't have to be on the defensive mode. You don't have to be defensive about what's going on. You don't need to be defensive, okay? So with that being said, even if you are having conflict and somebody says their piece, do not go, or sorry, if you're in conflict and somebody says something you don't like, do not go into defense about this, because in the end, it really doesn't matter. Or whatever you're looking to defend, it really, you don't have to work that hard to defend, okay? You don't have to work that hard to defend it. And the last card I have for you out of this deck is the Tower card. Now, the Tower speaks of the truth setting you free, or there's some chaos that needs to happen. There's something that needs to happen in your life currently. There's something that needs to happen in your life. There's something that needs to kind of shake things up. There's something that needs to be told with whatever's going on, and that's back to the High Priestess. I think there's some secrets. I think there's some secrets. Maybe somebody's afraid to come at you with something just because the way you'll respond, and you don't have to be defensive, okay? So if somebody tells you a secret or something that they've been waiting to tell you April 9th through the 15th, please do not go instantly into defense mode about it. Or if there's some kind of truth that needs to be told, you probably have something to tell someone else. But once they respond to that truth that needs to be told, don't be defensive about their answer to you, Aquarius. Don't be defensive about their answer or their response. All right. And so the first card out of my Oracle deck is awaiting results. Awaiting results. So maybe you guys are waiting. You've made your decision. You probably have to let somebody know about this decision. That could be the Tower coming in. That could be that Tower moment, because you're awaiting results. So maybe you need to be honest with someone and see how it goes. Be honest with someone and see how it goes. And once again, do not get defensive with this situation. For the Aquarius, April 9th through the 15th. Do not be defensive. Be honest. Be real. If there's some kind of chaos that needs to happen, that'll probably take you in a different, you know, mind frame. Because once you know the truth about a situation, maybe you've had, maybe with whatever you have going on, there could be a situation where you don't know everything because you do have the High Priestess in reverse. But maybe a truth will be told, or maybe something in that situation has to happen in order for you to see what's going on, okay? In the next card, I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about it. Clarity of belief. Clarity of belief. So maybe there's something you haven't been paying attention to, or maybe you don't want to accuse someone or a situation, or, you know, make assumptions about something. But you have to believe in whatever you believe in. You have to use your gut instincts, Aquarius. Maybe you guys haven't been coming from the bottom out, you know, with whatever situation this is. You guys probably don't believe in the thoughts that you don't believe because you don't have any evidence. But I think you know something, or maybe you want to tell something, and you just don't think that it'll make your situation better right now. You don't think it'll make your situation better right now if you tell something, or if someone tells you something, or if you know something, you just don't want to believe it. But you need to believe it, Aquarius, because it's really happening. And the next card I have is the rest and reconsider card. So with whatever's going on, you've been sitting here awaiting results. You've probably been sitting here waiting to tell somebody something, or somebody has been waiting to tell you something. Once again, do stand up for yourself. Speak your piece, but do not go into defensive mode, okay? Do not be on the defense about it. Rest and reconsider after you know what I'm saying, after you get your answer. Clarity of belief. So whatever you've been holding on to, whatever kind of thought or whatever you think is happening, if it is happening, rest and reconsider after that. Kind of take a step back and think about the situation and think about what you really want to do with this situation, okay, Aquarius? It's going to be very important to rest and reconsider, because if it is a romantic situation with someone else and there's some kind of truth that needs to be told, you need to take a step back and get away from everybody and kind of think about everything, okay? Think about everything that's going on with this situation, because there are some things you are missing. I know that's for sure. But don't, if somebody comes to you with vital information or a secret that they have to tell you, please do not be defensive. Do not be defensive. Or if you have to tell somebody something, if you have to be honest with somebody about something, do not take their response for the situation. Like, don't take it so hard. Don't be harsh to them. Because you will get that clarity, Aquarius. You definitely will receive that clarity that you've been looking for, but you have to know that you're going to get it. So once you rest and reconsider, we have the well-deserved rewards card coming out. This speaks of work, patience, you know, moving in the right direction and getting what you deserve. Getting what you deserve. So even if you have been being good to someone, Aquarius, and they find it in themselves to do whatever they've been doing to you, you will come out on top no matter what. Rest and reconsider. Rest and reconsider the whole situation. Really look at the whole situation, because I think you guys are missing something with this situation. You guys are definitely missing something with this situation. But once you take a break from this situation, once that tower moment happens, that truth happens, the week April 9th through the 15th, you will get clarity of what you've been thinking or the situation. You will get clarity. You won't any longer be awaiting results from this situation. Once that tower moment happens, you won't be awaiting results. And even if there is a breakup, because a part of me, for some of you, say that this is a relationship and there's something that needs, some kind of truth that needs to come out, either on your part or your partner's part. But with whatever's going on, you will come out on top with that, okay? With whatever's going on. Because even if a person tells you something that you don't want to hear, what I will say is something that you kind of did want to hear, if that makes sense. You've probably been thinking about removing this person or how you're going to get away from this person, and now you have the chance. Or if you're happy in a relationship, if you're enjoying your relationship and you've been doing something, maybe the time that you do speak your truth, maybe your partner will understand you. Your partner could possibly understand you. There could be a stronger bonding from you being honest with your partner. And so you definitely are waiting for something, but the only reason you're waiting is because there's something that you're missing in this situation, Aquarius. And I'm not telling you to go search, because it'll all fall through eventually with the Tower card coming in. With the Tower card coming in, the truth is coming. I just don't know exactly when. But Aquarius, definitely, you're getting what you deserve at the end of it. Even if someone has been doing you wrong or you've been doing them wrong, it probably was for the best, okay? But with any of these messages, take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. We're here on the Tuesday, April 9th through the 15th. And that was all for your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have a wonderful day.